Hi, I thought I'd talk a little bit about and do a short reading from a new book called The Mark. It's just out from Close to the Bone. So it's, I suppose you'd call it a domestic thriller, and it's mostly set in Lanzarote, and it's a wee bit set in and around Belfast as well. So it follows the main protagonist called Vicky Stark, and she's a cover singer who doesn't really enjoy playing covers. She's a big jazz fan and she doesn't particularly like it, but she goes from house to house, usually playing birthday parties and anniversaries and things like that. But she's also got a little bit of a side racket going on with an ex-boyfriend where she'll suss the house out a wee bit on the security and she'll pass the information on to him, and then later on she'll get a cut of the profit. So she's kind of dabbling in that side of things. She's on a little bit of a strange path in general in her life, though she wouldn't be involved in any other criminal enterprises. But she certainly goes on a journey throughout the novel, and she's made a few bad choices. And then when she is on holiday in Lanzarote, some of these bad choices and other sort of dark secrets from her past sort of crop up and come up to bite her a wee bit. And soon things escalate. So the book is very much it's a thriller. I suppose it's quite gritty in places, and I would say it's quite pacey. So I'm just going to read a small section. There's a part in Lanzarote where at the minute she's kind of have different people looking for her. She's got the police looking for her, and she's got some criminal guys looking for her too, and she's holed up in a little hotel. So I'll just read you a couple of wee pages here. This is from about halfway through the book. Awake. I was instantly fully awake, and my heart was thumping hard. I felt sweaty and bolted upright, peeling my clammy face from the pillow. I didn't know what had woken me, and I still don't. Now I would guess it was simply instinct. I stood by the bed, rocking on my heels, woozy. The floor creaked under me once, and then I stood, stock still. I couldn't hear anything, nothing at all. That seemed strange in itself. I crossed to the window, careful, hesitant. I crouched, so as not to be seen, feeling a little foolish. But when I looked out, I was stunned. There was a police car parked on the road out front, and I clocked two officers standing near the entrance door of the hotel. I felt an adrenaline rush hit and experienced the unpleasant sensation of my mind taking over too rapidly for me to control. I ran to the other window at the side, where there was a fire escape beyond the ledge. I audibly gasped when I clocked another policeman at the bottom of it. He was looking out towards the side of the hotel, and I ducked back before he could see me. I clenched handfuls of hair in my hands, twisting the strands as my mind raced. They'd come for me. This wouldn't be just for a chat. They were covering the exits. What am I going to do? I asked myself helplessly. Then the hotel phone rang. It was a series of long beeps. I glared at it as if it might explode. I thought I was about to vomit. It stopped. Then, somehow, I just started to move. I reacted. That's the only way I can describe it, a reaction. I scooped up the pink holdall and stuffed anything to hand back inside. I did the same with my handbag. One thing I did know was that I wasn't going to sit and wait for them to come and get me. I tried to keep my breathing steady. I checked the first window, then the second. Nothing had changed. I crouched down by the back window, sweeping my eyes across the fire escape, the garden, and beyond. I knew I couldn't leave by the door of my room. They were probably climbing the stairs right now. Any second there would be a knock. If I climbed down the fire escape, out the back, I would arrive down by the policeman. Halfway down the fire escape, there was a roof of an extension off to the side. The only other option was that if I got onto the roof, maybe I could drop down somewhere to the side and get away from there. I didn't stop to think. It was as if the room was on fire and I needed to escape the flames. Self-preservation. I slipped through the window, my two bags over my right shoulder. I kept low, shuffling against the rustling metal of the steps. The man below was still looking away, casually moving from one foot to another. I winced at the fraction of noise I made. I continued on. Soon I discovered a slow but functioning pattern of clinging to the side while edging along the step and down to the next one. I kept my eyes fixed on the man below as I went. Every slight twitch of his body filled me with dread that he would look this way. And then he did. So that's just a wee taster. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll maybe do a few more of these and maybe do a few more wee posts about bits and pieces to do with the book. There's other stuff there on my blog, or you can see stuff on my social media. So yeah, so if you're interested, it's out with Close to the Bone. I think it's $2.99 on Kindle, on $7.99 on paperback, and it's free with Kindle Unlimited. It's also available from the likes of No Alibis in Belfast. Alright, thanks very much. Everybody stay safe. Cheerio.